Hello, my wonderful 90s generation. We grew up in a whirlwind of change, dial-up tones, neon colors, and the promise of a new millennium. But beneath the vibrancy, many of us learned to hide our pain, tucking away feelings we never fully processed. Have you ever wondered if you've truly healed or just become skilled at hiding the hurt? You're not alone. Today, let's talk about the subtle signs that our past is still with us, how unhealed trauma can quietly shape our lives. This isn't about blame, but about understanding and taking the first step toward real peace. Let's open our hearts to this conversation. Emotional avoidance is one of the most common ways we cope with old wounds. It's a quiet habit, often invisible to others, but it shapes our lives in powerful ways. Instead of confronting what hurts, we learn to sidestep it, hoping the pain will fade on its own. Maybe you dodge certain conversations or avoid people and places that stir up old anxieties. You might find yourself changing the subject or feeling your heart race when a sensitive topic comes up. Sometimes it's easier to slip away than to risk feeling exposed. It feels safer to keep things buried, but that relief is only temporary. The more we push things down, the heavier they become, quietly shaping our moods and reactions. Avoidance can keep us stuck, draining our energy and making us feel on edge. It's like carrying a weight that never quite goes away, no matter how much we try to ignore it. We were taught to just get on with it, but true resilience means facing our pain, not hiding from it. Real strength is found in acknowledging what hurts, even when it feels uncomfortable or unfamiliar. This pattern can block deep connections. When we hide our vulnerability, we keep others at a distance. Our relationships can start to feel shallow, and we may wonder why we feel so alone, even in a crowd. Over time, we can even feel disconnected from ourselves. Our true feelings become harder to access, and we lose touch with what we really need. The conversations we avoid with others often mirror the ones we avoid inside. We silence our own inner voice, hoping it will stop asking difficult questions. Recognizing avoidance is the first step to breaking the cycle. It takes courage to notice the patterns and admit what we've been running from. While it may feel like a shield, avoidance can become a cage, limiting our experiences and relationships. The world feels smaller, and our options seem fewer. The things we avoid often hold the keys to our growth. Facing them can unlock new possibilities and deeper understanding of ourselves. By gently acknowledging what we've kept at bay, we open the door to healing. It's a process, not a single moment, and it starts with a little self-compassion. It's not about weakness, it's about giving ourselves the space to feel and move forward. Healing begins when we allow ourselves to be honest, even if it's just with ourselves at first. Let's start listening to what we've been trying so hard to silence. In that quiet, we might just find the answers and the peace we've been searching for. Ever lost it over something small? Spilled coffee, a missed call, and wondered why your reaction felt so out of proportion? Maybe you snapped at someone you care about or felt a wave of anger that surprised even you. These overreactions are often signs of unprocessed emotions simmering beneath the surface, quietly influencing how we respond to everyday stress. Like a pressure cooker, bottled-up feelings build until even a tiny trigger causes an explosion. The smallest inconvenience can unleash a flood of emotion that's been waiting for an outlet. It's rarely about the present moment. It's the weight of everything you haven't allowed yourself to feel, all the frustrations and disappointments you've tucked away. This can strain relationships, leaving loved ones unsure and you feeling ashamed or confused. The aftermath can be isolating, making it harder to reconnect and understand what really happened. Instead of self-criticism, see these moments as signals, your inner world asking for attention. These reactions are not failures, but invitations to look deeper. Many of us learned to suppress strong emotions growing up, told to calm down or be strong. But emotions need an outlet, and when denied, they don't disappear. They wait. If not processed, they fester and erupt unexpectedly, often at the worst possible times. Recognizing this pattern is vital. It's the first step toward breaking the cycle and finding healthier ways to cope. Ask yourself, what am I really upset about? What's beneath this reaction? Sometimes the real issue is hidden under layers of old hurt or unmet needs. Self-awareness is the first step to reclaiming emotional balance. With practice, you can learn to pause, reflect, and respond more thoughtfully. Responding with presence, not pent-up pain, is possible. It's a skill that grows with patience and compassion for yourself. Let's start peeling back the layers and discover what's really going on beneath the surface. Sometimes emotions become so overwhelming that we shut down, emotionally numb, detached from our feelings and the world. It's as if a heavy fog settles in, dulling every color and sound, making it hard to connect with anything around us. You might find yourself drifting through days, barely noticing the passage of time, feeling like a spectator in your own life. You might go through the motions but feel flat or empty inside. Everyday tasks become automatic, and even things you once enjoyed can seem meaningless or far away. It's not laziness or lack of effort. It's your mind's way of coping with too much pain or stress. This numbness isn't strength, it's a protective mechanism, a way to survive when feelings are too much. Your body and mind are trying to shield you from being overwhelmed, creating a buffer between you and the world. But over time, it can make relationships feel distant and life less vibrant. The people you care about may seem unreachable, and moments that should bring joy or comfort feel muted or out of reach. Many mistake numbness for resilience, but true strength is feeling deeply and navigating life with compassion. Pretending to be okay or forcing a smile doesn't mean you're truly coping. It just means you're surviving, not thriving. If you grew up believing emotions were weakness, numbness may have become your baseline. Old messages from childhood can echo in your mind, making it hard to trust your own feelings or express them openly. The longing for genuine feeling, even pain, signals a desire to reconnect. Deep down, you might yearn to experience life fully, to laugh, cry, and feel alive again, even if it means facing discomfort. Prolonged numbness prevents true healing. If you can't feel the wound, you can't tend to it. Ignoring pain doesn't make it disappear. It just buries it deeper, where it can quietly shape your life. Your system is protecting you, not failing you. This numbness is a sign of your mind's resourcefulness, but it's also a signal that you deserve care and support. Begin to gently thaw those frozen emotions, perhaps with support. Small steps, like talking to someone you trust or simply noticing your feelings, can help you reconnect with yourself. It's a journey back to yourself, to the richness of being fully alive. Each moment of feeling, no matter how small, is a step toward healing and wholeness. You deserve to feel again. You deserve to experience the full spectrum of life, with all its ups and downs. Healing starts with acknowledging what's been numbed. With patience and kindness, you can rediscover your feelings and reclaim your sense of self. Our minds and bodies are deeply connected. Bottled up emotions often show up as physical symptoms. Chronic headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, and fatigue can all be signs of emotional stress stored in the body. Your body is trying to communicate that something needs attention. Suppressing emotions is like holding a beach ball underwater. It takes constant effort and leads to exhaustion. We often treat the symptoms, not the root cause. Persistent physical issues may be messages from your emotional self. Our language, heavy heart, knot in the stomach, reflects this mind-body link. Practices like yoga or mindful movement can help release stored pain. If you weren't allowed to express hurt, your body may have started expressing it for you. Listen to your body with curiosity and compassion. Healing your emotions can bring relief to your body too. Unhealed wounds can make trusting others, and even yourself, feel impossible. You might keep people at a distance, share only the surface, or constantly look for signs of betrayal. These are protective walls built from past hurts, not conscious choices. But these walls also keep out the connection and support you crave. For many 90s kids, early experiences shaped our ability to trust. The push-pull of wanting closeness, but fearing pain, can make relationships feel unstable. This isn't just about romance. It affects friendships, work, and self-trust. Healing means learning to tell past danger from present reality and slowly testing trust again. Recognize your struggle as a sign of old wounds, not a flaw. With compassion, you can begin to lower your guard and let others in. Perfectionism and overachievement can be masks for unhealed pain. Striving for excellence is admirable, but when your self-worth depends on success, it may be a sign you're running from something inside. Many learned early that being perfect meant safety or love. The belief, if I'm perfect, I can't be hurt, drives relentless pressure and anxiety. Achievements bring fleeting relief, but the inner wound remains. This cycle leads to exhaustion, burnout, and never feeling good enough. You may lose touch with what truly brings you joy. For our generation, the pressure to succeed was immense. Ask yourself, whose definition of success are you chasing? Your worth is inherent, not earned through endless striving. Healing means pursuing goals from wholeness, not fear. Nighttime often brings suppressed emotions to the surface, making sleep elusive. Trouble falling or staying asleep, restless nights, or vivid dreams can signal unhealed trauma. When distractions fade, anxieties and memories emerge, keeping your mind on high alert. Poor sleep affects mood, energy, and resilience, creating a tough cycle. Sometimes restlessness is physical, your body echoing inner turmoil. Night can feel vulnerable, amplifying feelings we suppress by day. If sleep is a struggle, look beyond hygiene tips. Ask what your deeper self is trying to say. Are there worries or hurts you haven't faced? Exploring these gently, through journaling, therapy, or mindfulness, can help quiet the unrest. True rest comes when your mind and body are at peace. As we've explored these signs, I hope you feel compassion for yourself. These patterns aren't flaws, they're signals from parts of you needing care. Awareness is the first step to authentic healing. The 90s shaped us, but our stories aren't finished. Healing isn't erasing the past, but integrating it with kindness. Thank you for joining me. Be gentle with yourself on this journey. Until next time, take good care.